closure was almost ripped to shreds. The hair is 80k. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be reviewing hairs that I've gotten from Instagram. A lot of times when I get a new weave and it's still popping and all that, whenever you're going out, there's always somebody that wants to know where you got your weave, how many inches you got it for. And buying things from Instagram is really difficult. You have to figure out if they're trying to scam you, and if they're not scamming you, are they sending you what you really paid for? Some Instagram sellers are known for giving celebrities better quality hairs and then sending us, the normies. Normies is short form for normal people, like poor quality weaves. So today I'm going to be giving you a genuine review, and I'm going to be talking about 3 popular hair vendors on Instagram: mizwanneka, Bow Hairs, and Royal Hairs. So yeah, this was the first hair I got from Bow Hairs. I got it in 2018 December. I buy most of my hairs in December because that's when my birthday falls. She calls it Mexican, but it's basically pixie coils. I think I got it for about 78,000 naira or 80,000 thereabout, I'm not sure. But it was during her sales. As at 2018, Bow Hairs was not known for doing like a lot of sales, but recently, I think from like last year December, she has done like 6-7 sales. She's become like the new mizwanneka of sales. She does a lot of it, and you can find really affordable hairs there. Now for my review of the hair, I think the hair is pretty good. From 2018, it has, stayed. It's still coily, it's still bouncy. How do I maintain it? I wash it, I spray water on it, and then basically I use leave-in conditioner. Before I started shooting this video, I used leave-in conditioner. Then today I just brushed it out a little bit. That's why it looks like this. This is how it looks with just leave-in conditioner. I think the hair itself is very good. When I got it, I wasn't maintaining it very well. I think I was not combing it out because I wanted the curls to just stay and pop. So the closure eventually got tangled, and by the time I had the guts to comb it out, the closure was almost ripped to shreds. So I'm supposed to replace the closure. Yeah, but overall I would give this hair maybe say an 8/10. I really like the hair. It's a pixie coil, it has stayed, it is still soft, and this dark and lovely conditioner I'm using makes the hair smell like fruits. It's amazing. You should get it. So yeah, I think because of this hair, I would probably buy more hairs from Bow. I really like it that much. So yeah. And okay, before I forget, the customer care experience. As at 2018, it was very fast. It was really fast. It was okay for me. There was no more chit chat. She's not trying to convince you to buy her hairs or anything. If you are serious, you send your money. If you're not serious, okay, that's your business. But it was okay. Nobody was rude to me or anything. So I had a pretty good experience with this hair, and that's why I got a second one. So I'm going to be reviewing the second one next. So this is the second hair I got from Bow. My experience when buying this hair wasn't all perfect like the first time. The hair, I got it for about 18.99, I think about almost 19,000 naira. She was selling the closure for about 13,000 naira, but I did not buy the closure from her. Okay, so why did I say this experience wasn't perfect? It was mostly because when the hair came, the picture she put was supposed to be a very thin and perfect bob, but when the hair came, the hair didn't come layered. The 3 bundles were all the same. So by the time I make my wigs myself, so by the time I was sewing it in, the top bundle wasn't overlapping on the last bundle, because if it was longer, it would have formed the shape that I saw in the video. So I was pretty disappointed. But the closure, I got the closure at the market. I would say market. I think I got it for about 3.5. It's a kinke closure. Yeah, so that was my experience with the hair. Funny enough, I convinced my friend to purchase this hair I think 2 weeks later, and hers came in the layered form that mine was supposed to come in. I remember messaging her on Instagram about the fact that I wasn't layered and there was no reply. You know, she's a big hair seller. That's the risk we buy with big hair sellers. Their response is slow, and by the time I ordered this hair in 2019, she had gotten even bigger. So response time had, even dropped. But all the same, it's not a terrible hair. The hair underneath, whenever I stretch it with my stretcher, it comes out pretty good. I mean, it's 20,000. I wasn't expecting too much. It's not like it's going to stay slick, throughout. It looks okay whenever I stretch it, but aside that, it's I think it's manageable for the price. I don't know if I would get a better quality bulb with that same price. I'm not a hair expert, a connoisseur of hair, but yeah, so that's it. Total, would I say you should go ahead and get both hair? I think I would probably buy another one from her. But I don't think I necessarily would, because there are so many hair sellers on Instagram that I would like to try out and have gotten positive reviews. But would I say you shouldn't buy from her? No, she sells decent hair. I think her hairs are reasonable for the price, and since she's doing a lot of sales now, I think you should just target sales, because the difference between the sales price and the normal price is usually huge. So please, I think you should actually target sales. What else? I don't know. Her customer care service, she has a lot of customers, so honestly, don't expect great service. So in general, I'll probably rate Bo, based on this last hair and not the first one, maybe a 6/10. I think with the first experience, I was giving her an 8, but this one, 6/10. So yeah, Bo hairs is cool. Or the next vendor we're going to be talking about is the popular mizwanneka. You can see I have my one and only mizwanneka's hair. I got this hair in 2017. Yeah, 2017. And I think you guys should touch this hair. It's actually really soft. I know mizwanneka gets a lot of black from people saying she doesn't sell good hair, she only sells good ones to celebrities. I've heard a lot, but my experience with her wasn't completely terrible. Now please take note of my words. Wasn't completely terrible. Okay, so I got this hair in 2017, I think middle 2017. It wasn't my birthday, don't worry. I ordered it during one of her sales. The hair is 80k. Now I know it doesn't look that great for 80k, but let's take note. The hair came with a frontal. Yeah, it was a 300-gram bundle and a frontal, so it was really really full and it was long, and it's a single drawn hair. It's not double drawn. I think double drawn hairs are better. They just look greater. They look amazing. They look fly. Anyway, so yeah, when it came, it was really nice. I'm going to put pictures of the hair. I even spent a lot of money to fix the hair. I remember going to a salon at my Tama, and I spent good money. I had my frontal laid properly. Yeah, I wanted it to look nice because I had spent 80k on the hair. So yeah, the hair is pretty decent, but the frontal was shit. It was hot shit. The frontal was shedding, I don't even know. I stopped using the frontal. It was shedding. It was terrible. So eventually the frontal was spoiling the hair. Was spoiling the look of the hair. So I had to let go of the frontal. The main hair itself, the bundle it's pretty nice. I mean, it's 2020 and it still feels soft. I'm just using a cheap closure with it. I got this closure at Wuse Market for probably 3.5. The closure looks pretty okay, pretty decent, but I think with a closure it makes the hair look less great. It just looks like it's 20k or 25,000. It doesn't look like it's worth 80,000. But trust me, I got this hair for 80,000 with a frontal. Now, as at 2017, Waneka was already big. She's even we all know Waneka now. If you're watching this video, you probably know who Waneka is. She's really big and she has a lot of following. She has a lot of people who are obsessed with becoming Waneka women. So just know that when you're ordering hair for Monica, I don't know if she has improved. I haven't gotten hair since then. I know she has a website now also. So maybe the experience has improved. When I placed the order for this hair in 2017, it took me about a week plus to get my hair. Yeah, and that week, heaven knows, I was calling. I was calling. I think this was the first hair I ever bought online. My other hairs I had been getting them in Benin then. Um, I even went to the bank to pay in the money because I didn't want to hear, oh, your transfer, we didn't see your transfer. We know. I went to her bank, I paid in the money, I snapped the teller or receipt or whatever, and I sent it to the WhatsApp number. I was very, very careful. I was like really meticulous because I didn't want to hear stories. And it took a lot of calling and a lot of following up. And before anybody would pick the number, I was dialing. So trust me, I didn't find the customer care experience funny. I think that was why I never really bought from her again. Not because the hair was particularly terrible or anything, but because I just felt like I don't have stress. I don't have strength for this kind of stress. My heart cannot be in my palms because I'm trying to order hair for Monica. No. You know how it is now. I know she sold her super pack. So probably it's really easy now because she's selling mostly luxury hairs now. Yeah. So my Monica experience, I wouldn't say it was terrible. I mean, the hair is 3 years old, and if I call it now, it would look like I just came off the wrong way. So I wouldn't say it was terrible. I would probably give her probably a 6 because of the shitty frontal. Yeah. And in my book, six is really good. So this is the final review, and this hair is from Royal Hair. Okay. So I got this hair in December. I was supposed to actually get like a long bone straight hair, but I saw Bowl sales a day before, so I ended up buying the bob from Bowl. And when I got to Royal Hair, I didn't have enough money, so I bought this one. I didn't get it from Instagram. I actually Royal Hair was holding a live sales event here in Abuja, so I just went there and I purchased this hair. I think I got it for about 57,000. Royal Hair uses Mercy's picture, Mercy from BBN, to advertise this hair. So, what is my opinion? Okay, so one of the reasons I actually wanted to buy Royal Hair is because a friend of mine, Karen, hello, she got two hairs from Royal Hair in probably like 2018, and I saw the hairs and I was obsessed. And I said, okay, I'll probably get hair from Royal Hair when next I want to buy hair. Now the hair is supposed to be straight, but it easily curls. Like I lie down and it curls. I pack it, it curls. There's nothing I do that it doesn't curl. I think the hair is pretty decent when I have taken care of it, like wash it, use conditioner, dry it, and then stretch it. It looks pretty good. The 57,000 naira includes the closure price. I don't know if I'll be going back to Royal Hair, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not just impressed, but hey, I spent 57,000 naira. Maybe I should have bought 100,000 naira and bought more. But so yeah, that's it. So for me, Royal Hair is pretty good. The truth is, if you want to order from Instagram, it's always a risk. It's always a risk. Sometimes they might actually have the intention of doing the right thing, and probably human error and all that. It's always a risk. So if you have the energy, please go to their store and just buy the hair you want to buy. Don't be a risk taker like me. It can be bloody. And trust me, I've had like one bad experience, but it's not from a popular vendor, so I won't want to put her here. So that's it. This is my honest reviews. You can try any of them, but remember that most of these these 3 sellers I've called actually are very popular. So response time is not at its best. You should start with people who are really growing in the business but have good reviews. But you can still buy from these people I've mentioned though. I mean, my reviews were I'm not cussing them out and saying they were terrible. So you can still try them out. But that is all. I'll see you in my next video. Please, I want you all to comment. Tell us about hairs that you bought, what your experience was like, whether you go back again, I feel like my experiences with these three hairstyles have been decent, but I don't think everybody shares this opinion. You know, some people even tell me my hair is crappy, and why am I saying they are decent? But I think they are decent. Anyway, maybe I don't know hairs enough. So comment, and please do not forget to subscribe. I'm saying it at the end of the video because if you watch it to this point, then it was really, really educative for you. See you in my next video.